Hello everyone, welcome to Soul Path Guided Tarot for a yes or no pick a card. We of course will ask why or why not. Before we get started, for those of you who have emailed me or in the comments section suggested different topics for readings, thank you. I love that, and I'll definitely incorporate that into the mix going forward for the non-yes or no category. I do have quite a number of those. If you're interested, you can find those as well on my channel. And for those of you who are tuning in for the first time, thank you so much. Everyone who has been here before, I so appreciate you. The timestamps will be in the description box below, along with my email where you can contact me for questions, comments, just to tell me what's going on. Love to hear from you and to reach out for personal readings. All right, so let's start with our first group. Today, this is group 1. This is Malachite. And for group 2, we have Polished Celestite. Group 3, we have Carnelian. 4, this is a clear quartz point. 5, this is red jasper. And for number 6, we have a gray banded agate. It's a star with a druzy. All right, so let's take a couple of deep breaths. Everyone close your eyes and kind of breathe deep into your belly. Feel your belly expand a little bit, and then slowly release that through your nose or mouth, whatever's comfortable. And choose 1 malachite, 2 celestite, 3 carnelian, 4 clear quartz, 5 red jasper, and 6 gray banded agate star with druzy. And we'll get started. Hi, group 1. This is your choice. This is the malachite. It's a beautiful stone for the heart chakra, healing. Anything green is great for manifesting financial abundance. Okay, so these are randomly chosen, and we will see what this says at the end, so I'll put that there. So for those of you who are new, welcome. I take what flips out. We start with tarot, and then we go into some oracle. 5 of Wands, Page of Swords, the Empress. Let's get a couple more. Well, they're flying, that's for sure. The Sun, and the Knight of Swords. Okay. So right away, what I'm getting for you, group 1, I'm hearing that you are transitioning, you are overcoming and moving through and out of something that's been a very competitive situation for you, or one that's providing a significant amount of conflict in your life, whether it's conflict with other people or it's conflict that you feel within because of your interactions with other people, okay? So this is one of those situations where you're kind of in the midst of it and you're uncertain going forward what's next for you or what to do next, because you've been in this situation where you're kind of mired down and all your energy is being taken up in this situation where there's been competition or conflict. So the competition can be in the corporate sense, right? In your career, finances. It can be competitions for someone's affection. This can be inner conflict because you don't feel like you're performing the way, or that your outcome in life isn't where you'd wanted it to be, or there's just something that hasn't gotten off the ground, so you're conflicted about it, okay? But what's amazing when we look at the trajectory of your cards is, first of all, you've got the Page of Swords, which is the universe saying you need to look at things from a higher perspective. See how he's standing up at the top of these books to make his ability to see far beyond, the normal topography. he can see far beyond into the future. He can see beyond the conflict, beyond the competition, beyond the self-imposed limitations. He can see beyond what exists now, and he's looking for new opportunities. He's looking for a way to go forward. He's looking for a way out, a way in, but he sees that there's opportunities. And so you see how the dandelions, we know how they release the seeds, right? And then they float into the air. They all go where they're meant to go, where the universe directs them. They land, they get grounded, and they grow yet another flower, dandelion. So this is kind of what's happening with you. You're going to be releasing some of the energy that's kept you in this Five of Wands. Going with the flow within the universe, not being in a state of resistance, and getting grounded, getting centered, kind of forgetting about all of this, letting all of that go, and then, you know, like this, regrowing another flower. Because look what you have here. You have the Empress, and this is what she's on top of, this abundant growth of flowers, right? The Empress is all about growth, moving into things that bring you a bounty, right? The harvest, the fruits of your labor, positive changes in your life, birthing a new idea. This can even be a child. The Empress is ruled by Venus. Venus is all about love, right? Venus is the desire to interact in relationships or partnerships or situations so that there can be growth and expansion. And then, of course, you have the Sun, so beautiful Leo energy. The Sun is about new opportunities, new ideas, new growth, new creation. We look at things with the innocence of a child and say, oh, this would be fantastic. Let's try this. Look, this or something better will come my way. If this doesn't work out, I'll try something else. It's that I identify with opportunities and success and abundance, and I'm just going to keep moving through the energy that comes my way until that becomes part of my life. And here we have the Knight of Swords. So this is fast-moving energy that's coming into your energetic field, your quantum field, which we all are surrounded in a quantum field, about something new, some new information. See, she's got all this newsprint on her dress, some new information coming in, something opportunistic that you had no idea could be something that you could be a part of, that you could take advantage of, that could be yours. All right. And look what it says right here. What's right is worth the cost. So sometimes we have to kind of step outside of our comfort zone, right? Follow the signs and synchronicities we get from Spirit, because you see she's riding this feather here, and feathers always indicate messages from the divine, synchronicities from the divine, and figure out what it is that we want. Realize that it's worth it, that we're worth it, and we might have to put a little energy and cost into it, but in the end, the outcome is something unexpected, but provides a lot of blessings in life, right? A lot of harvest, a lot of bounty in life. So really positive energy coming through here for you, Group 1. Angel, spirits, and guides. Vulture, accept the inevitable, let go of the past, welcome a rebirth to begin. Look at that, unbelievable. And that is perfect for this Five of Wands that we have. So we'll put that right there, right? Let go of the past and welcome a new rebirth to begin. Pages are all about the new. Pages are all about what's unexpected. Pages are often about what we can't even imagine at this point in time. But then you've got the Empress and the Sun here. Beautiful energy. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have for Group 1? You know, and vultures are those birds that come in and they clean up what's left behind, right? They're the scavengers. They're here on Earth to clean up what would otherwise rot and decay. Okay, so we are going to kind of let that old energy be cleaned up by the universe and step into and move into something that's really positive. And here we have Virgo, the alchemist. Methodical, aligned, ritualistic, insightful, healthy, discerning, subtle, refined, accurate, critical, perfectionist. Okay, so Virgos, earth energy. I have a sister who's a Virgo. She's fabulous. She is a perfectionist. She is a workhorse. She is a doer. She is a creator. She is she's got so much energy. So the Virgos can alchemize whatever comes your way. You really have that within you, okay? You really have that opportunity to trust yourself and the universe to say, whatever this was, I can transition this into something amazing, right? Partnerships, relationships, the desire, we said, to interact, right? It's ruled by Libra, so we're looking for harmony. We're looking for happiness. We're looking for balance, equilibrium. And then the other one you got is 10th house, reputation, career, responsibilities, achievements, pinnacle, empire. So 10th house, that's ruled by Capricorn. You might have some Capricorn placement. It's about your long-term goals. So this is about you reaching your long-term goals. You see these two chairs, they remind you of a throne. You see these bees here, they remind you of abundance, okay? Climbing the stairs, climbing to the top. Maybe it is about creating a reputation or cleaning up your reputation, or no longer being conflicted about your reputation, or not being in competition with someone about something in a career, but stepping into something that's you're okay with it, whatever, if it was what you originally thought you were going for or what you wanted, or it's something completely unknown, unexpected. But either way, it's going to be a very positive, lucrative situation for you. Angel, spirits, guides, what else do we have? Yeah, clouds, number 6. This is, again, about seeing through at, the veil, the clouds, the fog, seeing at kind of that higher perspective, getting clarity, finally kind of resonating with what comes next and understanding, oh, that's okay, maybe I thought it was going to be this way, but it's going to go that way, and it's still going to work out, or it's going to work out better, or it's going to be better than expected, or it's going to turn out beyond what I thought it could be, or it's going to provide me with long-term security or happiness, right? A long-term partnership, a rebirth of something new, right? Because we've got let go of the past and welcome a rebirth. Angel, spirits, and guides, what else? And you have the vast universe. Yeah, so Spirit is asking you to pay attention to the opportunities. So this is all about opportunities for you, group 1. I mean, we've got this with opportunities, this with opportunities. This is about something that you can create that's going to provide you with abundance, that's going to make you feel good about what you do, who you are, your place in the world. Okay, so Spirit's kind of leaving those signs. We've got the feathers here. The vast universe is trying to speak to you on a regular basis here. They're trying to explain to you that it's time to let this go because there's so much before you that you haven't even anticipated yet. All right, angel, spirits, and guides, what else, please? Yeah, look at that. Full moon, completion. You're at the end of this. 10s are about completions, endings. So moving into something that is far more lucrative, far more fulfilling, far more, they keep telling me the word successful, successful, successful. So it's going to be something that is going to make you feel really good about your entire situation. It can be a relationship because we've got Libra here in Venus. It can be about a business partnership. It can be about a new endeavor. It can be about a new idea. And then you have slow down. To avoid burnout, don't do too much too fast. Going slower lets you appreciate the miracle of the moment and the richness of your life. Yeah, so as we're trying to kind of get out of a situation and move into something that we want, sometimes we get ourselves really kind of fired up, right? And we kind of create this must-do list, this completion list, this thing in our head where we're like, we need to do this by this time, especially Virgos, right? Taskmasters. And this 10th house, it's like, let's create. So sometimes we need to just take a moment, take a breath, recenter ourselves so we can stay on this path, so that we don't get overwhelmed, so that we don't end up in a situation where we're drained. Sometimes we just need to kind of breathe. Let's see what your last card is. Again, I didn't choose these. Oh, look at that. Happy ending. Beautiful. I love that. And 93 is reduces to 12, and 12 reduces to 3, and 3 is a number of manifestation. So this is a really nice spread that actually talks about manifestation and doing something that's going to provide you with a lot of fulfillment because you've got these two cards here. So this is definitely a yes for you, group 1. All right, so that's what I have for you. If something resonates, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading. If you're interested, please hit like and subscribe, and in the comments section write I enter. They're about an hour long, and I randomly choose a name during the new moon. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste. Hi, group 2. This is your choice. This is a polished celestite. Okay, we'll put that off to the side. I did not pick that card. They just randomly flipped out when I was shuffling, so we will read that at the end. All right, let's start with some tarot, and then we will go to Oracle for this general reading. King of Wands, 3 of Cups, 10 of Swords. So we've got Fire, Water, Air, 10 of Wands, and Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so for group 2, right away we've got 10-10 here, okay? So 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. So you're ending a cycle here. You're coming to the end of something. This might have been like a rough year for you. You might have been going through something for, I keep hearing 10 years for someone here, which that's, I know, difficult to even grasp, but some of us do struggle with things for quite some time. But this is very much a very clear message about if we can trust and trust the universe and see the rising of the sun and believe that there's something else, because Swords has to do about the thinking mind, okay? So this is Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy. So this is about the thinking mind. And you see how all these needles are all pointed at her head, at her mind? This is all the discomfort, all the disharmony, all the just constant replaying of things that were done and said to you in your mind. So you're on like a loop, okay? And then the 10 of Wands, it's been exhausting. So even if you've been out of a situation or relationship for quite some time, that was difficult. It left you scarred, okay, internally. It left you wounded. And it has drained you to the point where you feel like you're still carrying that burden for some of you. Now, what I love is that we've got these two 10s together. So 10-10, end of a cycle, that becomes 11. 11 is about following your path, getting on track with where your soul wants you to be. So here's Spirit coming in with 2 court cards, which are the King of Wands. So here's your fire energy, right? About what gets you excited, what makes you see something you're interested in pursuing, because you can provide yourself with a life that is abundant in many ways. Abundant in, of course, financial ways, but abundant in the way you see yourself, the value you place on yourself, the value you see in what you contribute to life, to society, to others, okay? The value you just see when you look in the mirror. And so Spirit is asking you to release this 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands, because there's going to be a lot for you to celebrate in the future. And you're going to have different types of people who are more like you, people who are more cut from the same cloth like you, okay? And they're going to help you move out of some of this really dense old energy of the past, because when we see the kings and the queens, they represent personalities or people, okay, that either you will embody or you will encounter. So some of you will partner up, meet, befriend, even some of you, become romantically involved with someone who represents this King of Wands or this Queen of Pentacles energy. It's not gender specific, but it's the energy, okay? This is an earth energy here, so Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But this is very strong energy about changing your circumstances. And with that, we're able to celebrate something amazing. All right, let's see what else. Spirit for group 2, please. Angel, spirits, and guides. Crane, you will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. Okay, so that's perfect. That's exactly what we were talking about, where I said you can actually partner with or get involved with someone who embodies one of these energies going forward. And then here is what you get: a beneficial partnership. And luck and longevity bless this union. This is about luck. This is about longevity. This is about blessings, right? So beautiful information coming in from Spirit just to confirm. All right, angel, spirits, and guides. What else for group 2, please? Angel, spirits, and guides. What else for group 2? Sagittarius, enthusiastic, independent, generous, ethical, happy-go-lucky, adventurous, unbridled, lucky, boundless, traveling. This is beautiful energy. This is that fire energy. So we've got the fire energy coming in again with the King of Wands also being fire energy, about moving towards something that is going to take you from this energy, right, on a voyage, the Voyager, taking flight, into something where you can actually feel like it's time to celebrate, something to look forward to, something to get excited about. Okay, something to really set your sights on. Okay, Sagittarius is all about optimism and expansiveness. It's ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter's all about growth and, your desire to wanting to expand. For some of you, because Sagittarius is ninth house, you're going to have to learn some things. You're going to have to increase your knowledge, change your beliefs a little bit. Sagittarius is about that as well, and that's what we have here. And for some of you, ninth house has to do with ethics too. So some of you are going to have to kind of make sure that the people that you spend your time with are more ethical people, okay? That they're more honest, that they have your back, that they will be there for you when you need them to be, okay? All right, angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have, please? Okay. Woman, number 29. So 29 is number 11. So we mentioned this is 11. So here we have 11 showing up, about following the path that's meant for you. Okay, woman, this is about accepting, embodying the divine feminine energy of allowing, of creating, of believing, of trusting, of feeling safe and secure, okay? Instead of the masculine energy, which tends to really kind of push you and say, come on, let's go, let's move, let's speed it up, let's get going here. This is more like, does it resonate with my heart? Does it make me feel good? Does it make me feel relief after feeling all of this 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords energy? She looks a lot like our Queen of Pentacles here. So, and she's quite abundant. Look at her jewels and look at her outfit here. So this is another nod from Spirit saying that, when we move into a space that is more of divine feminine energy, of looking at things in a way where we see opportunity, trusting, believing, understanding, following our heart, following our gut, we end up moving into a space of great abundance. Yes, it can be in the career sector, it can be finances, but it can just be, like I said, just feeling really good about yourself. I see some independence coming here. So some of you have not been able to live an independent life, okay? You went from your parents to a relationship, or you've been controlled by a family and then into a relationship, and some of you have even had controlling, toxic bosses. And this is going to be about you finding your own way, you finding your own process. And so for some of you, this is going to be about you finding your own type of business. And then we have true love. So for some of you, we talked about before, a relationship, a partnership. You had this card here, and here once again we get true love. So this is about partnering up with someone who is going to be true to you, who's going to reflect back to you the love that you are able to give, right? Not that toxic love, but something that's really positive. For others of you, this is about really loving yourself. She looks in the mirror and she's comfortable and happy with what she sees, loving herself, okay? accepting herself, seeing herself for all that you have to offer. And then the bottom of the deck is loss. So moving from that state of loss, right? Because this is a very low density loss energy, into one that's very empowered, very celebratory, very abundant in many ways, and one where what reflects back at you is good things in life, positive things in life, potential, outcomes, right? Transitioning out of that difficult, dense energy. All right, angels, spirits, and guides. What else do we have for group 2? And you have full moon completion. Yep. So I said 10s are about completions. You have 10-10 here. Changes into an 11, which is about following your path that your soul wants you to be on, because you are completing a full cycle of something that has been draining and difficult, okay? You've got 11-11 here. You have a lot of positive information coming through from spirit about moving out of loss into abundance, okay? This is a lot about changing your latitude or attitude by the people that you spend time with. Okay, stepping into your own power. These are very powerful, strong-willed, self-assured people, okay? Exude the radiance you have within you. Trust your instincts. Be vigilant about your process going forward. Believe that you have the strength and the passion within you to move on to something much better. It will unfold before your very eyes, but you do have to trust, okay? You have to see beyond the fog, the veil, as they say, okay? It's hard to do when we're trying to climb our way out of something, but it's going to be really important for you to keep focused on that. You know, for some of you, this is the ending of some kind of karmic debt that you've had to pay. And then you have practice humility. Approach life humbly. No one is better than another. Keep your ego in check. Humility is the practice of being simple and valuing simple things. I don't think this group has to worry about practice humility as much. I think that you want to be around people who embody this energy. I'm not getting the sense that you are someone who needs to work on that, but I do get the sense that you need to be around people who embody this, which means they focus on what's important in life, okay? They are not judging, they're compassionate, they're kind, okay? So the energy that you spend your time around is going to affect you drastically. So it's going to be one of the things that you're going to have to be aware of is that you are really going to want to watch the kind of energy you're on, okay? You want to focus on things like gratitude, appreciation, positive energy, potentials, outcomes. You don't want to focus on anything that is centered on loss or being trapped and stuck, okay? All right, and this stone, celestite, is a beautiful stone, one, to deal with your emotions. Okay, anything blue is calming and helps with our emotions. And it's also beautiful to call in the divine, whoever you resonate with, to ask for help, to ask for assistance, to ask to be with you or sit with you when you're going through challenging times. All right, so let's see what your card says. These are randomly chosen. Oh, look at that. Follow your dreams. Beautiful. So 85 reduces to 13. 13 reduces to 4. 4 is about becoming stable. 4 is about feeling grounded. 4 is about feeling like, okay, the earth beneath me is not going to open up and suck me in, okay? So this is very positive from spirit. Follow your dreams. Okay, you have a lot of positive cards around here about where you can move into, how you're completing something that's been very difficult, how you are transitioning to something where your life mirrors back something that you are encouraged by, something that you look forward to seeing, okay? And again, entering into beneficial partnership with luck and longevity, blessing the union, whatever kind of partnership, no matter what it is, a group, a team, a relationship, a career. Partnerships are all about what we make them, okay? All right, so for group 2, this is a yes because you are moving out of this energy. You are completing. We have a lot of completion signals and numbers and words here, okay? So this is a yes for you, group 2. All right, so that's what I have for you. If something resonates, please like and subscribe. If you're interested, every month I give away a free reading. I randomly choose a name at the new moon. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and in the comment section write I enter, and I'll add your name to the random drawing at the new moon. As you go forward, I wish you much happiness and peace. Namaste. Hi, group 3. This is your carnelian. It's a great stone to work with if you need to work on your sacral chakra. Second energy, about creativity. All right, this is a randomly chosen card. I have no idea what that says. We will check that at the end. We start with tarot. I take what flips out, general read. If something doesn't resonate from this pile, choose another, please. First card out, star energy, Aquarius. 7 of Wands. Okay, is your fire energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. 3 of Swords, air energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. 6 of Wands, more fire energy. And the 4 of Wands. Okay. So group 3. So I see some significant healing for this group. I see some beautiful healing coming through. Deep, deep healing. There's been a lot of pain or betrayal or abandonment or lingering sadness and grief for this group. That is something that has got you and had you tied up for quite some time. And some of you through the healing process have gotten to the point where you're a little bit guarded. So you, I don't want to say you're closed off, because I don't think you're closed off, but it's more like, whatever you're going to throw at me, fine, I don't care. It's kind of ambivalence. It's a little bit of indifference, but that is just kind of a cloak for some of the pain that's still lingering, some of the difficulty that's still there, because, you know, this is Saturn energy coming in, right? And Saturn is always kind of a strict teacher. Saturn is a lot about control and changing things up. It makes me think of the Tower card. It disrupts something in our life, no matter how we maybe think it affects us. Maybe we think we're in a great relationship. Maybe we think we're in a great place in life. Maybe we think we have a great job, a great home. But the universe says you're not seeing beyond that. And because of those difficulties, we end up kind of, defensive, okay? But what Spirit is showing me is that with this card, and I just heard Aquarius season. So for those of you who, you know, after the first of the year, as we move into Aquarius season, you're going to start to really feel better. You're going to start to feel healed, empowered. You're going to see potential, right? I mean, this beautiful fairy is here with her illuminated star, where she can kind of maneuver through whatever comes towards her. And with her magical wand, she can kind of transcend whatever energy's coming. And they're giving me a high pitch ring in my ear. So this is about feeling blessed. It's about feeling like things are better. They're showing me the closing up of a wound, the closing up of the ground. So like a healing, a closing, yeah, they're ringing my ear again. So just very coming together is what I'm getting. And this is, look at this beautiful energy that they're bringing forward to you. Beautiful fire energy. Again, Aries, Leo, Sag, about moving through the pain into the healing in victory, overcoming. Hummingbirds represent happiness and joy. All right, it's like eye on the prize. She's got the hummingbird's favorite food there. The hummingbird is moving forward with focused intention to get the sweetness of life, to get the nectar in life. And what does that bring you? The 4 of Wands, the most beautiful card in tarot about infinite blessings, life moving in a harmonic, cohesive way. This is often called the 1111 card. And so when we see 1111, you know this if you watch my channel, in metaphysics, in reality, and in physics, they know that there are portals, energetic portals that open, okay? They're marked. They can see them now with the Webb telescope. But that's opening energy where things shift, and if we recognize the potential, if we recognize the possibilities, we can set that intention to step into that and move into this beautiful energy of great partnerships, great relationships, great family situation, amazing home life, a career that's humming along, a creative project that takes off and just catches wind and does extremely well. So just really big shifts towards something that's transformative. All right, angels, spirits, and guides. What do we have for group? What are we here? Group 3. Blackbird. The magical and unique qualities of your untapped potential are unfolding now. Exactly. As we heal, as we let the past wounds close up, as we focus a little bit now on our shadow work, those inner wounds. Some of us are really being triggered since the last eclipse. A lot of old junk is coming up. I, for one, am the same, right? A lot of old junk coming up. Things are coming up and it's like, I thought I dealt with that a long time ago, or why is that ticking me off? And why is that irritating me? Why do I feel, resentful or angry or sad or whatever about that? Well, we're moving out of that, and we're now stepping into things where we can move towards something that we are really focused on achieving or experiencing life that gives us a lot of happiness, a lot of good things in life, right? And ending these periods where we feel like it's us against everybody else. We're waiting for that next thing to happen because that wound hasn't closed up yet, okay? All right, let's see what else do we have for you. Okay, so you have a couple cards here. Sagittarius, the Voyager. Okay, enthusiasm, independence, generous, ethical, lucky, boundless, honest. Okay, so this is about moving, right? The Voyager, it's getting on the plane, getting on the horse, moving. Horses are about freedom. You're moving into something else, moving into something that is expansive. It's about growing. It's about doing better. It's about overcoming. Why? Because Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Sagittarius is about optimism. It's about expressiveness. It's about new things that we can learn, new things that we can absorb, old beliefs that we can let go of, and moving into relationships and partnerships, whether they be romantic or not, with people who are more ethical, who are just more grounded people, right? They've kind of worked on their stuff, all right? And then you have semi-sextile, allowing, encourage, see the potential, clarify, give hope, intuits. Your intuition is going to be incredibly important here. Cycles of growth, realization, and rewards. So look at that beautiful energy. Beautiful energy you're moving into. That is all about Six of Wands and Four of Wands. Semi-sextile, allowing these things to come to you. How do we allow? We let the healing occur. We focus on the blessings, and we let our guard down enough so that we don't have this feeling of, I have to be ready for the next thing that's going to hurt me, okay? Because that keeps us all tangled up in these weeds, in the thorns. All right, and then look at that. And then you have heart, number 24, opening the heart space, okay? After pain, after difficulty, we open up the heart. We have bees around us, a community of bees. Okay, I talked about the kinds of people to be around or not be around. So you're going to look for different types of people who are supportive of you, who are encouraging, who are not draining, who don't remind you of this all the time, who don't throw it in your face, who say, you screwed that one up, you did that. Okay, we can't be around that anymore. You have so much energy about expansion and growth here, right? 24/6, that's about the heart. Okay, what makes you happy? Do you know? Have you thought about it? And then you have fear. Okay, releasing the fear. We all have fear when we've gone through things that have hurt us, that have traumatized us. We're fearful. No one wants to go through that again. No one wants to be part of that again. Okay, nobody wants to live through that again. And sometimes that fear keeps us stuck where we feel like we have nowhere to go, right? No place to land that's safe. Even though if she were to walk backwards a little bit this way, there would be this beautiful home for her to find comfort, to find solace, to find friendship, to find partnerships. But here she's standing here frozen in fear, okay, about what she doesn't have versus opening up her heart and stepping into the healing and seeing all that is in front of her, all that is yet to come into her life. All right, so it's the number 5. That number is about overcoming. So that's another reminder from Spirit that you can overcome, okay? You've got 6 and 6 here. So those numbers might be numbers that you see frequently. They might be numbers that are important to you. They're definitely the numbers of the heart. All right, and then we have sanctuary. Find a place where you feel safe. Find that can be a place in your mind. It can be a physical place. Maybe it's out in nature along a creek or in a quiet place in the woods, or maybe it's a group of people where you feel like you have sanctuary. Maybe it's a person that makes you feel like you have sanctuary. Maybe it's just through meditation you feel like you have sanctuary. But it's important for you to find that place as you go through this healing process, okay? Because there's where there will be a lot of reflection for you. So see how this says winter solstice? So in the Northern Hemisphere, we will have the winter solstice in December, okay? This is a timeless read, but remember how I said in Aquarius season, after the first of the year, you're going to start to really do some healing? Well, that's going to start taking place with the winter solstice because there will be a lot of time of reflection, okay? Reflection is always part of the healing process. So reflection with a place, a state of being, or a group of people that make you feel safe, where you can leave the fear behind and step into what's comfortable, what makes you feel grounded and safe and secure, okay? Because you have all this beautiful, expansive energy here. Angels, spirits, and guides. What else do we have for group 3, please? Set limits with draining people. See the word no there? Okay, so that's going to be important. Some of you have to learn to say no. Even when it's not like you to say no, even when you don't want to say no, but you know you need to say no, you need to set limits. When people are depleting you, kindly set a limit, such as I only have 10 minutes to listen. Such self-care is respectful and empowering. Yeah, you need to focus on your healing. And even if some of you haven't gone through something recently that tore you apart, there could be something that's lying dormant because there's some triggers, some shadow aspects that are coming up. This just lets you know that you need to focus on you. You know, there's a lot of information here about doing some healing for yourself. And the other card you got was slow down. To avoid burnout, don't do too much too fast. Going slower lets you appreciate the miracle of the moment and the richness of life. Okay, so if you've listened to Eckhart Tolle at all, you understand he speaks of the present moment. The present moment is where we find peace. It's where we find harmony. It's where we find healing. It's where we find clarity. It's where we find what's next, okay? If we focus on the past, we never get beyond this. If we focus too much on the future, we don't heal what needs to be healed. We don't release what needs to be released, okay? So that's just a reminder just to slow down. Okay, so here is your card. We'll see what this says. Oh, compassion, 99. Okay, so 99, that is a number about coming to the end, nearing a completion of a cycle. So nearing this last bit that's resistant, that's hanging on, that's preventing you from completely seeing all the blessings and the wonder that can come into your life. This compassion for you is definitely for you. Of those of you who chose group 3, the compassion is for yourself. It's really important for you right now in this process. You need to support yourself. So isn't that interesting? So you get the carnelian with compassion. This is your sacral chakra. This is your second energy center, about divine feminine, allowing, healing, being creative, okay, self-support, that sort of thing. So this is very much about centering yourself and getting yourself in alignment. So beautiful synchronicity here. So this is a yes for you, because you're definitely in the phase of moving out of this into big changes, with the winter solstice coming, which is December 21st for the Northern Hemisphere, and then moving into Aquarian season. All right, so if something resonates, please like or subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading. They're about an hour long. If you're interested, I randomly choose a name at the new moon. Please hit like and subscribe and put I enter. As you go forward, I wish you peace and happiness. Namaste. Hi, group 4. This is your choice. This is a clear quartz point. All right, I'll put this off to the side with a card that I shuffled for, so I don't know what that says. It's a general read. Just take what resonates. If this group doesn't resonate, please choose a different one. Let's start with some tarot, and I take what flips out. All right, so we have Sagittarian energy with Temperance, Eight of Pentacles, Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Knight of Pentacles, more Earth energy here. The Tower, but it was flipped. Let me see what they want. Upside down, reversals, and the Nine of Wands, also in reverse. Okay. When they come out sideways like that, I always ask, because I'm never sure what they want. Okay. I'll show you the bottom of the deck, and they wanted me to show the bottom of the deck here too. Okay, so you have the Two of Pentacles. Oh, I don't know if you can see that in the camera. Let's see. So for group number 4, all right, because the Tower and the Nine of Wands are here, it shows me that in reverse, you've already had an experience that you would consider a Tower moment, one that drained you, one that hurt you, one that left you with some deep wounds or a lot of wounds, some emotional and psychological baggage is what I'm hearing. And it was pretty powerful, pretty potent at some point in your life, okay? But again, what I love about this is that it's in reverse. Now it's interesting because they wanted me to show you the bottom of the deck. So you're group 4, and they haven't had me show the bottom of the deck at all until this group. They're showing me the Two of Pentacles. So again, Earth energy coming in strong in this reading here, right? Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You need to make a choice. You need to decide. Okay, do you see how she's like juggling, right? And she's got one foot on this top of this tower, if you will, and one foot out there. So she's kind of empowering herself. She's feeling a little strong. I mean, who's going to stand on something really tall, kind of skinny, with only one foot and look up and juggle unless you're pretty confident, right? She's focused on the center point of the infinity symbol, which is the point of neutrality, where the past doesn't keep us from the future, where the past doesn't sideline us from our future. Okay, so she's very focused on the present moment, and that's the key takeaway here for you. You have something that can become very, they're giving me the word advantageous. Okay, so that's up to you on how you want to take that, but advantageous is anything that makes you feel like you've stepped ahead, like you've overcome, like you're winning, you're succeeding, you're moving on. So it can be in the material world, of course. It can be overcoming material challenges. It can be moving towards something where you feel secure. Okay, it can be about your long-term goals and your careers, because Capricorn is one of those earth signs. It can be about money, work, and income and material possessions, because Taurus, that's the second house. It can be, we talked about Virgo also is the other earth sign, and Virgo is about having discrimination, deciding what I'm going to do to serve myself, serve my life, serve my future, serve my family. A little bit of analysis going on there. And that can be about achieving an advantageous situation with your health or with, how you work or your efficiencies, right? So this is very much the like everyday material world. And Spirit is saying it's going to be important for you to be patient, to understand that when you've gone through something like the Tower and it's left you in the Nine of Wands, but you have that in reversal now, there is a process, a time, and a journey to heal, to find peace, like we see with the doves, right? This is Sagittarian energy. In traditional tarot, you have Archangel Michael coming through on the tarot card for Temperance. Archangel Michael is the warrior, but he's the protector, okay? He is the one that we can call to help us release some of these old energies. Okay, this is energy of moving into self-empowerment, believing in your future, trusting the present moment, trusting that as you go forward, you will be able to embody this amazing energy and make your life better. Okay, so overcoming and not letting this get in the way, because again, remember, this was the bottom of the deck. They had me show you this. This is about self-assurance. This is about alchemy and transmuting energy. So you have two powerful cards that are saying that you will transmute these energies and then move into something where your life has a lot of advantages. Okay. All right. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have for group 4, please? I want to call you group 5. I don't know why. Dove. Okay, so we've got the doves here and we get the dove again. Feel and allow a deeper sense of peace to fill you now. This is a divine quality. Yeah, and that's going to go right here because this is what's necessary when we have a Tower moment, when we have been feeling that Nine of Wands energy. And again, it's reversed. You're moving out of it. You're transitioning into something very advantageous, but we need to follow and allow that deeper sense of peace, okay? It's got to fill you from within. They just gave me full body chills. It's got to fill you from within. And when it does, and it will, because we've got these cards here showing us that, when you feel that peace, that's when things all start to line up. That's when things all start to work out, okay? First house, self, perfect. Physical body, outlook, self-image, philosophy, consciousness. Your consciousness changes. When you transition out of this energy, you see the potential. You believe in your abilities. You believe that you can create and do anything, right? It's an awakening. Is an awakening a one-time thing? Never. It's a continual journey of awakening. We express ourselves. We believe in ourselves. First house is Aries energy. Okay, it's about our self, how we present ourselves, how we identify, our approach to life, the impressions that we make first. These are changing for you. Okay, when you go through something like that, you see things differently. Okay, your consciousness changes. Doors open that you never anticipated would open before. You see things and paths and opportunities that you never thought you would see. And look what it says on right there. Welcome. This is the universe saying, welcome to the new you. Welcome to the new, improved, stronger, better you. Okay? So I love that confirmation from Spirit. All right. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else? I love these cards, but they're so big that I cannot even hold them. Letter 27. Okay, so maybe some of you are going to receive some kind of offer, email, someone's going to reach out to you. Maybe some of you need to write a letter to complete this, to clear yourself, some kind of cathartic release. So writing a letter, writing all the things that were said and done that hurt you, that disappointed you, that frustrated you, that ticked you off, and you are very specific about it. You seal it up, then you burn it, and you let the ash blow into the wind, and you release, okay? The number 27 reduces to 9, 9, 9. And this image is very much like this image, isn't it? A lot of similarity. So this is needing to free yourself, having that cathartic release so that you can feel self-assured, like in this Two of Pentacles, in the decisions to go forward, moving with the number 8 into advantageous situations, showing the world who you are, this new you, right? This new beginning with you, first house. So for many of you, with the first of the year, you're going to start to really step into it, not because you set a resolution. It's not about a resolution. It's just the energy will be, after that winter solstice, will open up for you even more so, okay? All right, angel, spirits, and guides. What else? Yeah. Victim mentality. Okay, so you're going to move out of this victim mentality. When we go through a tower moment, when we are living that 9 of Wands, it makes us feel like everything is happening to us and we don't have control. It makes us feel like we're always kind of at the bottom of the pile, just trying to make it through another moment, another day before the next flood comes in, right? The next thing that comes in to overwhelm us. The next thing that comes in to suck the life out of us. So we're going to move out of this victim mentality. And much of that is transitioning out with this energy here, okay? With the Tower in reverse and the 9 of Wands in reverse. I think that for some of you, with this victim mentality, you were the victim of, for someone here, a third-party situation in a relationship, for sure. For some of you, someone did something to undermine you at work, and it caused you to lose your job. And for someone else, someone took credit for your work, and you were overlooked for something better. Okay, so those are a couple of different scenarios that they're telling me right now. This is a general read, so that just applies to a couple people. But the situation is the same. You have to empower yourself. This is saying it is time. First house is like I said, it's Aries. That's Mars energy. What is Mars? It's the drive to take action. It's the drive to go forward. Okay, you have everything here that you need to make this transition into one that's very successful. Okay, 8 of Pentacles is about bringing things into your life and transitioning out of difficult things, challenging things. And then we have the autumnal equinox release. So I mentioned the winter solstice. For some of you, this is a reminder that during the fall equinox, the autumnal equinox, it's a great time of release, okay? So in the northern hemisphere, we're in that period right now. The leaves are changing color, transitioning, transmuting the energy of the tree and the leaves itself, right? Releasing what they don't need anymore to go into a period of rest. Only, okay, patience and rest, only to come out in the spring, glorious, beautiful, growing stronger and better than before. First house self. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have for group 5? Release shame. If you've been shamed for being sensitive or anything else, tell yourself, I'm ready to release the shame. I am lovable, caring person. Yeah, shame is a very low level energy. Shame is one that keeps us stuck in this 9 of Wands tower energy, victim mentality. So shame is something that we all need to free ourselves from. We need to release ourselves from that because it serves no purpose but to hold us back. And then practice self-compassion. See yourself with loving kindness, acknowledge your growth as an empath, and honor the person you have become. Yeah, this transition that you're making, okay, this change that you're making going forward, it needs you to recognize yourself, okay? It needs you to see yourself as someone moving towards something advantageous and helpful. Remember, 8s in tarot are always about moving to something better. Okay, so for you, this temperance is here to remind you that you have that ability. You can make that choice by staying in the present moment and then just release all of this other energy because it serves no purpose going forward for you. All right, let's see what this is. Again, these are randomly chosen. 9, completion. Wow. Okay. So here we have 999. So very powerful number. Completion. Okay, you're done with this energy. So that is just confirmation from Spirit. I love when Spirit does that. That's amazing. And they're telling me if there's any shame or guilt is the other word they're giving me, we need to release that and complete that. It's time. They keep showing me this. It's all about the self. It's about you honoring you, you expressing you, you believing and trusting in you. Okay, that's what they're giving me. All right. So for you, group 4, yes, why do I want to call you group 5? I don't know. For you, group 4, this is a no, but let me just say that this is a transitional no, okay? So if you want your no, you got it. For those of you who want to understand the why of it, this is transitional energy that you still have to alchemize, because that's what temperance is about a little bit, but you're moving in that direction, okay? The Knight of Pentacles is moving to bring new advantageous situations to your life. So you can transition with the release of some of this old and focus on like the new opportunities, the new self, the healed, improved, freed self, okay? All right, so that's what I have for you, group 4. If something resonates, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading. It's about an hour long. If you're interested, please hit like and subscribe, and in the comment section, write I enter. Every new moon, I randomly choose a name. As you go forward, I wish you much happiness and peace. Namaste. Hello, group 5. This is your choice. This is a red jasper. It's a great stone for grounding, working on your first energy center, root chakra. Root chakra is all about money, family, ancestors. All right, so we'll start with tarot. We take what flips out. If this pile doesn't resonate, please choose another. Okay, Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, the Devil, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Wow, okay. Lots of cup energy. So you may be water sign, right? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You don't have to be. You may be dealing with some heavy emotional things because I'll show you. Spirit had me do this for the last group too. Bottom of the deck, Empress. Okay, so the Empress, of course, is Venus energy. And Venus is about relationships and love, and it's ruled by Libra. So finding balance, finding healthy relationships, okay? Then we've got the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So, of course, we've got Cancer energy represented with the Queen of Cups here, but the Queen of Cups is someone who has been through so much and has come out with healed, intact, expanded, open heart, regardless of what she's been through, okay? She is incredibly intuitive, so she's very connected to her higher self and is able to focus on, and they're giving me full high-pitched left ear ring right now, she's able to focus on what's really important. And that's very hard for us to discern when we are in pain, when we're struggling, okay? Then we have the Ace of Cups, about finding that unbelievable, amazing sense of joy and love and fulfillment that is so extensive in our life, so bountiful in our life. You just see this bounty of transformative butterflies that it continues to help us grow and expand no matter what goes on in our life. I mean, look at her size compared to the trees, okay? She's just continues to grow and expand and always looking for a new opportunity or being open to new emotional fulfillment, new love, new ideas that can help us see things from a sense of peace and joy and love, and to search for those things, okay? To never be so discouraged that we don't continue to look for, expect, and see the beauty that can come into our future. Because in the middle of all of that, you've got the devil energy here, which is Capricorn energy, and the Four of Pentacles. So we have earth energy coming through twice here. This is about being shut down and closed off. This is about pulling yourself back in, not letting all of your beautiful soul be exposed, not letting your entire heart be seen or touched, because there has been detrimental, painful things done in your life to you, and it just kind of has do you see how like there's this spider right here and the legs are around her center? It's like just got a grasp of her, right? She just cannot let go. And Spirit is saying there's so much more for you. And we've got Venus again here. And this is such a beautiful energy about all the things that we desire, all the things that we want to experience and interact with, all the things that we want to create, whether it be literally the birth of a child and a family, or something that you want to create in your lifetime, okay? That gives you great sense of abundance and happiness. So Spirit is saying that this energy is stuck within some of you because of past events. And it is keeping you from experiencing so much more. All right, let's see. What else do we have for you, Group 5? Angel, Spirit, and Guide. Meadowlark, smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. And the other one that flew out is Wren. Be bold and confident. Use all your resources to create your dreams. Yeah, so this is, these two cards coming out together pretty much address these two cards here. Use all your resources to create your dreams. This is someone holding on tight to their resources, holding on tight to their thoughts, their beliefs, their money, their whatever they own at the time, because they're afraid that something else is going to come in and take something else away. They're in a period or a thought process of loss or decrease or going backwards, okay? And being in a wonderful journey of inner discovery, the devil is limiting. It's about self-limiting beliefs. It's about limiting beliefs from others that have been cast upon us, okay? So we don't believe that we have a lot to discover about ourselves. That can be this beautiful energy around us. So this is Spirit with these two cards flipping out to address these two cards here, saying that we have to make a choice is what I'm hearing. We have to make a choice. Now, we'll all consciously say, yeah, I choose this, right? But subconsciously, which is what controls 90% of who we are, the decisions we make, and the actions we take, we are in a little bit of this constricting, limiting, disbelieving energy. And that's where we need to make a shift. And as I say that, look what flips out. Neptune, dreams, imagination, the subconscious. We just talked about that. Ideals, universal laws. So there's the law of attraction, the laws of nature. There's so many different laws out there that we can kind of say, you know what, I'm going to take that on as part of my inner journey and my discovery of self, and see how I can transmute and alchemize energy so that I can embody, experience these amazing energies of love, commitment, success, partnerships, abundance, happiness, well-being, okay? Beautiful energy about your dreams. What is it that you want? Have you spent the time to think about your dreams? For some of you, there's some spiritual growth that's going to take place here, right? This is the 12th house. So the 12th house is a lot about endings and closures. It's about limiting beliefs, the subconscious, the afterlife, karma, healing, closures, all of that good stuff. So you can see how Spirit is coming in with this, telling a very specific story. And look what's at the bottom of the deck for you. Jupiter, expansion, enthusiasm, optimism, generosity, chance, exploration, potential, expansion, leaping, beliefs, luck, positivity, travel. Okay, and Jupiter and Neptune rule Pisces in the 12th house, and we just talked about the 12th house, and that's at the bottom of the deck for you. So yet another message from Spirit. You know, we said Pisces, and that's obviously one of the water signs here. You can have so much more in your life. You can find someone and something that gives you great joy, great sense of love and acceptance, okay? And being your true authentic self, connecting with your higher self, living your on purpose. What is on purpose? Who you are, not something else you're told to be, not something that the collective or social media or group of people thinks you should be or act as. Okay, this is all about you connecting with yourself and then connecting with your dreams and growing and expanding on that. And then you get the sun. So the sun is always Leo energy coming in. Leo energy is beautiful, strong energy. Leo energy rules the 5th house, right? Romance, love, creativity, fertility, expression. Okay, Leo is beautiful energy about opportunity. It's about, I identify as this empowered, strong, beautiful, engaging person. And I'm going to bring those types of relationships and partnerships and situations to my life in this growing, expanded way. And I'm going to close this off for good. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have for spirit? For group 5, please. Conflict. Yeah, so there's been some conflict in your life. Now what's interesting is this is the number 4. This is the number 4. 31 reduces to 4. Queen of Cups, that's the 4th house. So 4, 4, 4. That is a message from angels, the divine. That is a message from the universe saying, stay on this course. This is the right track for you, okay? Leave this conflict, whether it's conflict that you feel within you about what you do, who you are, how you interact with people, the relationships you're in, the home environment you're in. Something isn't sitting well with you. Something is chipping away at you saying something needs to change. And look at that, this flipped out too. Kindred partnership. So this is that Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, Empress energy coming through. Kindred partnerships. This is all about partnerships that are balanced, right? That are positive, that are equally giving and taking, that evolve together. Partnerships of all kinds, they need to be beneficial to all those involved, not just to one person. And look at that, effortless. It should be effortless. Okay, that doesn't mean that everything is easy and we don't put any energy into it, but it should flow. It should feel like it makes sense. Conflict feels like there's always an uphill battle, always a big wave coming to crash, a big gust of wind that wants to topple the boat over. When it's effortless, it flows. Is it always perfect? No, nothing's always perfect, but everything is moving in the direction that is that of expansion and growth. And that's what we want for every aspect of our life. And then we have vigilance. Yeah, so for many of you, you're going to have to be really vigilant about this. You're going to have to really make the effort to release this energy, okay? If it's something you're not completely in tune with, as far as like, I don't know exactly what it is, but there's something, then it's time to take a little bit of time, and that's why the Queen of Cups is here. She's all about that intuition, right? That connection she has. And meditation in nature and being in water, which obviously is part of nature, is one way for us to very quickly and easily find our flow, find our path, find what's important, find what's disrupting things so that we can clear it, so we can deal with it, so we can let that go. Remember your gifts. Oh my gosh. So Cancer energy here, this is incredibly psychic. This is incredibly intuitive. So many of you have a lot of gifts. Now you might have the gifts of clairaudience or claircognizance or clairvoyance, clairsentience. You might also just have the gifts of empathy or reading energy or reading the situation around you. But many of you have a lot of gifts within you. We all have this. It is, do we let them come to the surface? And then, like anything else, do we work at it? Focus on your blessings rather than dwelling on adversity. Always. That's part of this. Pause and give thanks for your gifts, such as your sensitivity, intuition, health, friendships, or family. So a lot of intuitive energy coming in, a lot of Cancer energy. You don't have to be Cancer, but you understand that this is the energy that's coming through here, okay? Remember your gifts. They will help you overcome the conflict, okay? All right, so let's see. What is your final card? Communication 33. Okay, so 33 is the number for Ascended Masters. It's a number for communication and freedom. To free yourself from this state of being, to free yourself from this situation. It's going to be really important. I just got for you to communicate the truth intuitively to yourself. And from that scenario, once you get to the truth, it will become effortless in your path forward. And all of this cup energy, which is immense emotional happiness, fulfillment, a sense of being overjoyed, and the word bliss comes out. It's not a word I use, but you get that sense. And it doesn't even have to be because of another person. It can be, but it can just be because you have moved into that space of self-acceptance, self-awareness, and self-love. And then we open ourselves up for amazing people to come into our life. They're giving me a left ear ring on that, who will give us more of that, okay? All right, so this is a yes. Amazing energy around you, amazing transitions, amazing shifts happening in your life. It's going to be important that you spend some time quietly so that you can kind of communicate with your higher self, okay, with the divine, whomever that you resonate with, because you will get answers. You will start to see signs. So be aware of the subtle synchronicities around you. They're telling me don't ignore things that you think, well, that's just a weird coincidence. It's not. There's no such thing as a coincidence, okay? All right, so that's what I have for you. So this is definitely a yes for you. If there's something that resonates or you like, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading. If you're interested in entering the contest at the new moon, just hit like and subscribe, and in the comment section write I enter. As you go forward, I wish you peace and much happiness. Namaste. Hi, Group 6. This is your choice. This is a gray banded agate with a druzy on the inside. Star. Okay. I do not know what this card says. They were chose at random. We'll start with tarot for this general read. Take what flips out. Knight of Cups. Something doesn't resonate, just choose another pile. Page of Cups. Page of Wands. The Emperor. Okay. King of Wands. Okay. So Spirit is telling you right off the bat that there's something really amazing and new coming into your life. It can be about a relationship with someone who embodies this energy, or this is you taking this energy on whenever we see these cards. Okay, so the King of Wands, this is your fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. And then we have the Emperor. This is Aries energy. I'm stepping into myself. I am believing in myself. I am empowering myself. I trust myself. I acknowledge myself, and I'm going to take action on what it is that I want. So it's good. I love it when you have it with this, because it's like the Emperor is the king of all the kings, right? Whether they're wands, swords, cups, or pentacles. So this is that really powerful King of Kings. And then you have all this new energy coming forward. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Pages are always looking. Do you see how they're both looking? What's new? What's next? What have I missed? What's the next cool thing that I should look into? What's the next person that I should think about? What's the next opportunity I should think about? What's the new information I need to seek out? What's the new education I need to give myself? What's the new training? What are the new skills? What are the new beliefs I need to think about? What do I need to let go of so there's something bigger and better coming in? This is all about new opportunity, something coming into your life that's unexpected, or it can be expected, but it's not going to show up in the way you think. And this is energy that is, this is a court card about something that's coming into your life that's going to give you a lot of feelings of emotional happiness, a feeling of self-worth, a feeling of love, a feeling of happiness, a feeling of joy. It's all coming towards you, okay? So as I say that, they're ringing my left ear. There's a someone or something new that's going to embody this energy that is going to be part of your life going forward. All right, let's see. What else do we have? Angels, spirits, and guides. What else do we have going forward? You know, when we hear cups, people always think it's about a relationship, and it can be, but it's also about just a love of things that you want to experience, a job, a place you want to travel to, a state of how you feel about yourself. So cups is all emotions, okay? It's definitely relationships, but it's also so much more than that. Flicker, new rhythms are coming into your life now. You are encouraged to trust and adapt. That is perfect for these two cards right here. We just talked about new and unexpected, and then trust it, right? It's going to resonate with your heart, and trust this. When we see these cards, it's a personality or a person. So it can be someone's personality, a person who embodies this, or you embodying this information and this energy, okay? But this is about new and things coming into your life. This is about better opportunities. This is about things you haven't experienced in your life yet, okay? This is about all kinds of amazing opportunities to be open, be willing, see things, don't discount things. Don't say, oh, that's just a weird coincidence, or no, that doesn't mean that. And as I say that, you get Venus, love, beauty, harmony, romance, charm, receiving, luxury, wealth, magnetism, value, pleasure, adoration, attraction, indulgence. Venus is that beautiful energy. It's, of course, known as the planet of love, but it's about desire. Desire for what? Desire for anything and everything, okay? Desire for something that you have seen and you've admired and you've wanted, or something that you just know you want something different, but you want it to be life-changing, transformative, okay? Encouraging something new in life. And then you have semi-sextile, allowing, encouragement, sees the potential, gives hope, intuits, responds, grows, realizes, and rewards. Again, Page of Cup, Page of Wands. So look at these cards. These three cards just confirm all the good, all the new, all the unexpected, all the blessings coming into your life, okay? I love how that works out. Spirit never disappoints. All right, angel, spirits, and guides. And you know, for some of you, you might just say, I'm stepping up. I'm going to own what comes in my life. I'm going to own what happens in my life. For some of you, this is going to be you partnering up with someone, either romantically or not. It doesn't have to be. Somebody who is just strong and powerful, self-assured, gets it done, a doer, someone who always has your back, someone you can always call upon. They're giving me a high-pitched ring in my left ear. Okay, someone that you can create something amazing with. And as I say that, you get house number 4. So this can be about building a home together with someone. This is buying a home, creating a home, moving a home. All right, this is 4th house energy. So establishing some roots somewhere. Okay, self-care is part of that. Okay, leaving behind codependent relationships into something that's empowering. okay? Letting go of the past, okay? Stepping into that divine feminine energy of seeing opportunities, welcoming them, believing in them, and then allowing them to happen. We envision, we focus, we intend, and we act. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have? Look at that. Intuition and manifestation. And we have intuition in one of these cards. Yeah, semi-sextile allowing. This is you. This is you. And these cups, this is all about intuition, right? Emotions, intuition, connection to the higher self, and then manifesting. These are the ultimate manifestors. Manifesting a house, manifesting something better in life, manifesting anything that you want. Because when we are connected, self-empowered, self-aware, open, we become amazing manifestors, okay? We become powerful. There are people that I know that I always, I say, you need to be careful of what you say because you're such a powerful manifester. Whether it's positive or negative, that thing comes to reality, okay? That stuff happens. So people become that when they really connect in with their higher self and when they really connect in to the heart space and they really open up to the possibilities of energy and inspiration and things that make you feel happy and love and excited. You become an unbelievable manifester. Focus, yep. Crystals, and their spirit is saying you need to focus on that which you want. You need to be focused on, and do you see how this whole thing is encircled, but yet right through here, it's like you just want to focus on this point here. So you set your intention, you set your focus, you connect with your intuition, and you put actions in place that support you coming into focus with that which you want. All right. It sounds, when people say it like that, it sounds like you don't know what you're talking about. But when you really start to work it on manifestation, it's amazing the way things fall into place. It's amazing the way things start to happen to the point where you just say, you just can't make this up anymore. Find your purpose. When you feel like you don't fit into this world, remember that you're here to help create a better one. Your tender heart is a treasure. Yeah, find your focus. What is it that makes you feel at home in your skin? What is it that makes you feel powerful? What is it that makes you feel fulfilled? Okay? There's a lot of expansion and growth here. What is your purpose? Your purpose is whatever it is that you set it out to be. Okay? It can change. It doesn't have to be fixed. It doesn't have to be carved in stone. It can be your purpose for now. It can be your purpose for the next year. Okay? But find a purpose that's part of the focus. And as long as it involves expanding on something that gives you happiness and joy and a sense of accomplishment, that's your purpose. All right, let's see what the last card is. Oh, wow, perseverance. And yet another number 4. So here's Spirit saying, don't give up, persevere. There's a lot of good coming your way. And again, we have the number 4. So 44 can be very important. The number 4, we talked about 4th house, which is Cancer energy coming through. This can be a number that means something to each and every one of you. This is green for the heart chakra. We persevere and focus on the things that make us expand in the heart space, what makes us feel happy. So this is a big emotional, what makes you happy? What makes you feel good? What makes you feel like you're ready to continually evolve on a path because you just feel like you're happy, you're blessed, you're winning, you're whatever that word is for you. Okay, but this is very much about your emotions. So this is a really nice yes, a beautiful yes for you. If there's something that resonates, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading. It's about an hour long. If you're interested, I randomly choose a name at the new moon. Please hit like and subscribe, and in the comments section write I enter, and I will know that you are interested in the reading. So as you go forward, I wish you much happiness, lots of love, and peace. Namaste.